Hey Scorpio, happy solar return. My name is Ascending Synergy. I'm so happy to do your reading because I've been spicy all day, honey and gentlemen. I'm in a good space. So I was like, you know what? It's Scorpio season. Let me go ahead on and jump on YouTube, right? So anyway, happy Scorpio season, and the moon is in Scorpio coming up. You know, we got a lot of transformative energy happening, a lot of things we put in away. We're going into Mercury retrograde. There's a lot of different things, taking place energetically that, we can really tap into for our highest and greatest good. That's my little spill. So, with that being said, happy November. This will be a November reading, spiritual reading. I'm pulling certain different angel cards here at the end, what our ancestors have to say to us. And right now I'm going to pull a crystal card, the overall energy, the theme of November for my Scorpios. All right, so let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for guiding me, being present in this energy at this very moment. Please provide me messages that you have for Scorpio Spirit in November 2019. Oh, okay. Ooh, you guys are protected. We have Black Tourmaline that came out here. Wow. Already I'm getting this, oh gosh, this beautiful energy of protection over you this month. Spiritually protected, emotionally protected, physically protected, emotionally protected. All of these entities are here for you. Belief in knowing that we're in fact protected. That's overall theme and energy field here for you. Also with this energy, this is all about the strongest protection is in fact love, and tapping into that as well here. Wow, energy is like the more we put out love, the more protected we are. So let me just pull one more card for you guys, because that one was a bonus for you. Wow, rite of passage. Woo! Transformation for sure. Scorpio, this is, oh God, in the bottom of the deck, I gotta show you is the source. This is such a scorpionic type of reading already. Because the energy I really do receive from this is that you guys are very from the source. You're indicative of the unconscious, of the subconscious mind here, tapping into that and then transforming into initiation. In terms of like, that's more very spiritual, right? But this is coming out like that. It really is coming out of like protect your energy field right now, because there's a lot of things happening in November for you guys that's really allowing you to be the source of all knowledge, the source, the master energy here. And this is also a reminder is you got, okay, it's like a stage, like in stages, where we have to realize this high vibration of love, and what we put out is what we give, or what we receive. And the more you like really have these moments of love, or doing things out of sense of kindness, just whatever feels loving, what happens is that it's this initiation that starts taking place, and it's like giving you access to everything. Wow. And behind it is forgiveness and communication. So I feel like maybe the lessons here are forgiveness and communication, awareness of what we tap into orally, non-physical communication. non-oral communication and things that are we're receiving a lot of information telepathically, and it might be causing us to see things like forgiveness or protection, and knowing that you're protected and not allowing yourself to feel that you're not. So let's get into some tarot. I know that was super spiritual, right? Jeez. The World card at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like with the World card, it is definitely some kind of permanence that is taking place. I feel like a permanence of what we invade in our minds or evade in our mind. Meaning, we are not listening to our high mind. Where there's a lot of things, okay, yeah, unconscious mind. Invading our unconscious mind. Our unconscious mind has a lot of not feeling protected or not feeling forgiving, or communication has to be more flowing or just aligned with what you are coming to. You're moving towards something more sourceful. And whatever the subconscious is, that's maybe could have a stagnant or stagnation to our rites of passage too. Protection and rites of passage here. Yeah, I'm getting this energy field where it's just, once we protect what we're going towards, protecting even the thoughts subconsciously that comes in that could really evade us of moving forward into this nuance of self, all-knowing self, a master. All right, I'll pull some tarot on this note. All right, Spirit guys, what other messages did you have for Scorpio Spirit? Wow, Tower card in the reverse. There's a lot of things that is... I'm not going to take these. It's too many. There's a lot of things that our spirit is trying to wash you away. I feel wash you away. Oh, wash you away. A lot. Just allow spirit to wash you away. I feel like there's a lot of messages that could be coming in, but we could be blocking them. And it's like, it's so many messages that are trying to come in here. There's definitely this new passionate spiritual with the wands. You know, that's all spirit too. Fire and water, right? Spiritual cleansing, destruction for rebirth. This is Mars energy. This is destruction and rebirth. Okay, the Tower card is coming in as a spiritual divine, coming in a divine timing. But this is now over. Whatever this chaos was, it's over. It's behind us. Oh, that just jumped out. Wow, it's King of Wands. Listen, you guys are powerful. You guys are noble, very committed. Really, really stepping into your kingdom. Stepping into your kingdom. Ooh, yes. Then we have this Queen of Cups crowning your reading. So I see fire and water. Wow. Yin and yang. Oh God, I see a very masculine man and I see a very feminine woman. But then there's blockages here. Like there's blockages here because there's a false start. And we might be dissatisfied with what... Let me pull these out. I see a king and I see a, you know what's so interesting? What I'm seeing is that the king is on the bottom and the queen is on the top. It's like the king is the foundation, right? The foundation, making sure, and the king of wands, this person is masculine, alpha male, ready for wartime, but very loving, very committed, very dignified, very honorable, very respectful, very respected. This is someone who's respected because they fight for their respect. It's a very alpha-like energy here. Someone who, with the wand energy, is, you see how it's in the air and it's in a direction of whatever direction that he deems that we need to follow. And that's something that he took heed to. He understood the course. I'm just looking to give you a metaphor, you know, of that energy here. And then we have the crown of the reading, the all-knowing, the very empathetic, the very compassionate, very sensitive, sweet energy that's crowning this reading to look over, right? What the masculine has created for them. It's like a co-creation, and they're both upright, so they're both extremely beautiful energies. But I feel like surrounding energies, it's like someone has ego issues. Someone likes to dominate. They like to use, and this is a masculine energy with the magician in the reverse. They like to use their assertion for toxic reasons. This is a very shallow person. This is also an energy field where we're manifesting wrong. Whatever that we're manifesting, we have to take an evaluation on it and ask ourselves, is this really what we want to manifest? Because whatever you manifest might not necessarily be aligned to what your greatest manifestation should be. So this feels like watch your manifestations, because what you manifest, you will receive. And so ironically, I was just talking about this with one of my really close friends, where, you know, say if somebody said online, I want what did she say? I want my next boyfriend to be my last, or I want my next boyfriend to be my last relationship. So somebody said, be careful what you wish for, that person might kill you. You know, so I thought it was interesting because, again, be mindful of what we're manifesting, because this very well could be blocking your, like, true calling also here. I do see a king and queen here, but with the Tower in the reverse, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, with the Four of Cups, with the Magician in the reverse, so far, it just seemed like this relationship had a possibility of being everything that you both wanted. And then you just realized this was maybe a lot of deceit and lies. A lot of somebody controlling things, but from the just very, not domineering, but very evil intended domineering. It's not this King of Wands. You know, this person is leading from a perspective of love, perspective of dignity, perspective of honor. And look, he honors this feminine energy, and this feminine energy honors the masculine energy. It's like they looking out for each other. But outside forces, or this is just something that, yeah, this feels like an outside force that's manifesting around this connection. Oh God, I would not be surprised to see the Devil card come out. I hope not. Let's see. But whatever chaos this was, whatever, something had to come trembling down, you know, or not crumbling down. It was for the betterment for both of you. It was just, it was either one or both of you guys, whatever the case is, that it just wasn't, someone was too, yes, it feels like power, because now we had an empress, so it's like power struggles with two amazing people. Alrighty. Other messages I'm getting is that whatever that you're passionate about, Scorpio, okay? What time is it? Whatever you're passionate about, Scorpio, it's not for you to go get your throne, okay? It is time for you to head on, get your throne on. Get on your CEO, get on your managerial. This is a lot of masculine energy coming out. And then you got this crowning of this feminine energy. It's like whatever happened in the past with this Tower card is in the past. We don't want to be imprisoned to it because it could be in our subconscious. Okay, that's where the subconscious mind is coming from. It's like we are evading our subconscious mind by attaching ourselves and imprisoning ourselves to things that are no longer. And it's really, really, I think this subconscious mind has a lot to do with the unbalanced ego. And learning how to balance the ego from a very masculine perspective here. Because I feel like you're feeling very discontent, displeased, bored with life. Just kind of annoyed with the options given to you. And it's like that could be, and that's from the feeling sector. So it's like maybe change. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Like change how you might be feeling. Hopefully, because this Magician in reverse, it's like you're manifesting wrong. You're manifesting a lot of things that aren't as always. It's like a ring around a rosy. That's what I'm getting. The more we feel discontent and bored and displeased and all of these things out of life, the more things that could possibly be really starting in or coming in. These are spiritual energies that are yet being utilized. And it's like a very masculine energy here. We got Aries and Leo energy here. Very fire-like energies. Taurus, divine masculine. Emperor. Spirit advice is saying get your Emperor on. Scorpio. It feels like you guys could be it's like time to protect your energy, time to protect others, time to protect them from like a very noble, honorable state. And then once you do, whoever this feminine energy is, she's more or less able to, I guess, be more feminine or be that feminine energy that's going to like really crown you your throne. This is crazy. It just feels very noble and royal and all right, so let's pull some more energies here. I'm not even like, I'm just getting so into it. Yeah, our subconscious mind is, wow. Our subconscious mind is not learning the lessons. Oh, squirps. That confirms what I'm trying to say. The subconscious mind is being evaded. And when we're evading it, or not even evading it, I would say we're evading the lessons that we have to learn from our subconscious. Our subconscious is holding a lot of things that are no longer. And I know, I guess Scorpio get this rap of, I hold a grudge on things forever. But Scorpio, what's happening is that I see potential here. And presently, you could be very well, this could feel like a father figure, your mother could be a Scorpio or your father could be a Leo, or this is just a very energy field of like a very masculine man or a very feminine woman. Very feminine and masculine energies here. I feel like the masculine energy, though, they're manifesting wrong. They're manifesting wrong here. And look, we got 2 queens and 2 kings. And what happens to this sensitive, sweet, loving energy of this queen? She turns into a bitter, and this is associated with bitterness. Someone who's a widow, someone who is divorced. Energy field of someone who's a divorced feminine, where she turns into her words are very, very not emotional. They're not emotional. They're very intellectual, but there's a lack of emotion in her words. But she's in the upright, and so is these two masculine energies. I see a divine masculine energy here on the board. And that I really feel like whoever this is, whether you are a female or male, you know, obviously gender doesn't matter. We're reading energy, right? We all have feminine and masculine. But this masculine energy here, this person, this is spirit saying, listen, boss up. Make decisions for your life, the ones around you. Create a foundation from a very articulate place. This is a very energy field where someone is able to create, build, structure, lead, manage, direct from a very intellectual mind where their temper is very temporal. Okay, now if it was in the reverse, this person does not know how to handle their temper. This is someone who knows how to handle their temper. So spirit advice is saying if any of you guys are having issues with your temper, you know, look to temperate it. Oh, that's not a word. Look to tame it. Look to tame your temper. Because listen, you got a throne out here. The subconscious, you know, we got to learn a lot of things in our subconscious mind. It's like we're avoiding the lessons, or we're just completely, not saying you're unaware, you're very aware. It's just you're not doing the work, the healing work to kind of really learn about our subconscious mind and how it harnesses so many different energies that affect our behavior and our manifestations in our conscious life. That's the reason why we could be very well displeased and bored and everything like this. And we have the middle of the reading, 2 of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Swords. So I definitely see, I was going to say missed opportunity. And it's keeping us up at night. I feel like there was a soulmate connection here. There was a lot of misunderstandings. A lot of potential to be loving. But it was just too many misunderstandings. It was like a false love. You know, just a messenger. I just really, really understand that this is long gone. Okay? But it's affecting how we're manifesting into our physical world. This feminine energy here, she just turned cold. She has 2 energies. I feel like, because we had this in the future, and then we also have this as what changes in. I feel like in the future, Scorpio, it's time to be a little bit more compassionate. I feel like that's something that you're going to start realizing. Being more compassionate, empathetic to yourself. Allow yourself to be celebrated and give yourself the compassion towards yourself. Because once we do that, what happens is that we are able to manifest from that space. And I was saying, like in the beginning of reading, the biggest protection is love. The best protection here is love here. So the more you believe that you're protected, the more loving that you can kind of go in. And it's like you're stepping into your, that power, you know, the Emperor, that power, man, that power. This is going to be a long reading because I have to clarify these. Because I do feel like a king and queen on the board here. But then in the middle, I see that it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of words that are just very harsh. I feel like the feminine energy words are very harsh. I feel like the masculine energy, he is evil. You know, the magician in reverse, this is a very evil intended person, and they really manifest from a very negative space. So it's like, but then we have the King of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. So then it's from this other space where you guys have this like potential to be, or this is what you guys have, the darkness and the light, right? She's very feminine, compassionate, loving, sensitive, caring, makes a great mother, you know, all of these beautiful things, very soft energy. Then we have a very noble, wise, committed, loyal leader of a man here. He's very intelligent, high mind, very temporal, very passionate. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit guides, give me more messages here for Scorpio. You could be, I just heard with Leo. So you could have Leo in your chart, your natal chart, Scorpios, or this is very well involving a Leo. I also see Aries on the board as well. As well as Cancer. Okay. That feels good. Alrighty. Wow, 9 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Listen, I feel like you guys just had enough. Whatever this was, whether it's a job, so I was trying to do it from a perspective of, this feels like more love. But if this is a job even too, or like a manager that you just had to get away from, or you're not like really going after your passions too. Your passions could be more aligned with the spiritual realm. That rites of passages, I feel like we're blocking that for some reason. And it has a lot to do maybe communicating better to yourself. Communicating, watch what you say. Because I feel like you manifest very easily, Scorpio. You're very sensitive to energy. You know, as a water sign, you know, water signs are very intuitive. They're very connected to source. And with that, you have to really be careful what you truly manifest, because it really turns out that you're more in tune. So it's like you have to, I guess, not work harder, but just be more aware. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is sad. I'm sorry. I'm about to cry. Cause I don't know. I'm really sensitive to energy too. I got a lot of water in my chart. All right. So it just, you know, it's like we worry too much. There's a lot of anxiety and, and worrying that we're doing. I feel like we are very noble. We really do look to help other people, the fellow man, people out there who really need us. You do. I feel like you have such a good energy, or this is someone that you couldn't be involved with, okay? Or just around you, surrounding you. However, this person is ill-intended, and they're not necessarily ill-intended, because I don't think that there are. I feel like they just manifest inappropriately. They got a lot of drama with them. They could be just like to start shit, provoking, drama filled, and this Queen of Wands, whoever she is, she's had it. Or this is an energy field where riots begin. That's what I'm getting, a riot. A riot. I see Knight of Wands. It's very inconsistent. Communication could be very inconsistent. Or energies are coming in. We have the Queen of Cups again, but here in the reverse. I see 2 queens here in the reverse. And 2 knights. Somebody could be approaching you, Scorpio. But I feel like things haven't changed. They're still in a bad space, whoever this is. They could be approaching you, and it's like out of nowhere it could be, but I don't think that's a good idea. Just because you realize that they are still not healthy. But there's a new beginning. It's like you're deciding on things. I feel like we have to really trust our instincts. Wow, I see 3 queens here that did not work out. I feel like you had 3 options, 3 different relationships, 3 jobs, 3 careers, 3 choices that none of them worked out. And you just decided to be on your own, do your own thing, and transform into this gorgeous energy. But I do feel like we're still manifesting wrong. And that's the reason why you're going through all of these different options and things that is not working out. And, same story, different energy, or same story, different job, or same story, different environment. Whatever the case is here, it's because we manifesting wrong. Straight up. I'm just being straight in. I have to be straight out. And the Star card in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Listen, Scorpio, this definitely feels like we're coming from a place of pessimism. Our mistakes are imperfection, is that we are feeling discontent and bored and displeased. The way we are feeling has us attracting things that are traumatic. And we're not learning. I feel the Tower card's here twice in the reverse. It's because we're guarded. Yeah, there's protection here. And then we had a 4 of Pentacles here. That's a guarding card. Someone's very stubborn, very selfish, very guarded. They guard their heart. It's time. And that's the reason why this 2 of Cups is in the reverse. Things just do not manifest. Things don't in a loving, healthy way. The love is false because someone's closing their heart. I'm not saying this is you. This could be someone else. You can apply this how you feel and resonate with it. Okay? I have 3 kings here on the board and 2 queens. Okay? Well, 2 kings and 2 queens. Well, not 3 kings. Sorry. No, yeah, well, 3. So it's a very masculine energy here. The King of Cups, Scorpio energy in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords. This masculine energy just worries too much. They're in their mind a lot. They are in their mind a lot, and it creates scandal in their mind, or creates scandal. Or just gotta keep saying scandal because what keeps coming up in my channeled energy. Just scandals. They create scandals, and it's like it's drama. It's true drama. And the other person who's on the tail end of it, they don't like it. They try and run either away from it or away from it, or they could be trying to run away from this energy. Then you have another person who's deeply hurt. And it feels like another great opportunity comes in that we fully decide on, but then they don't trust this, or they don't, there's some kind of trust issues or codependency or something of that nature where Someone is, you know what, I'm better off on my own. And there is transformation with the death card. Again, I just feel like there's the pessimism, walking away. This is all about peace. Coming into a peace of mind. I felt the need to just a peace of mind, Scorpio. Somebody feels blocked. That's why they feel so bitter and angry. I'm getting angry energy here. Someone is like really very, their words are very, they're cutthroat even. And because they feel blocked, they feel caged in, they don't know how to get out. They don't know what to do or something of that nature here. Yep, and look at this. The subconscious is saying the same thing I was saying all over again. We are holding on to things that have been chaotic in our life, that have been trauma. The Tower card, that is a sense of trauma. Things that were divinely orchestrated for us to ascertain messages and lessons and learning and working hard to learn and apply this into our life so that we can create a life full of abundance and work on these lessons that we've learned from this energy and create from it and be dutiful and be very ambitious about it. And this is in the subconscious sector. And this is something that we're absolutely not doing. This could be an energy where this is surrounding you. This is an energy field where this could be your father. Or, yeah, it feels like a father. It could be mother too. Mother and father in the same space. They're both always displeased. And that's a weakness. That's a true weakness here that they have. That it's again like maybe in terms of, that's where I feel like maybe not necessarily communicating, but understanding people from their perspective in terms of that communication level of understanding where we can finally forgive. There's a lot of healing that could be taking place in November, Scorpio, when we come from a place of healing, letting go. No longer looking at what happened, what has spilled. We're now having the possibility of looking at these new cups, these new opportunities, these new beautiful blessings. Spirit guides is saying, listen, you guys are stable. Create stability for yourself. These are both 4. Okay, so these are 2 4s here. 4 is all about stability, grounding your energy, temporal energy, really, really being dutiful and creating that safe haven that you would like for yourself or your family. I feel like this is a family-oriented energy here. This is someone who is, in fact, married. I feel like there's a marriage here. I definitely feel like the masculine energy is so much in their brains that they're creating bad manifestations in their life. Alrighty, let's get some advice. I definitely feel like once we open up our hearts, that surrounding energy of our rites of passage, knowing how spiritual we are, stepping into our divine energy though, really coming from a place of peace and looking after the home, after your loved ones. Opening up our heart. The love, if this is a love energy with the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's both of y'all could be closed heart, power struggles. Someone has to go heal. Maybe the feminine energy had to go and heal. And the masculine energy had to walk away. because no one valued each other. It's either one or the other, but there's a lack of worth. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, that's for Six of Wands in the upright is one of my favorite energies, because it's someone who feels appreciated, valued, worthy. It's like someone who celebrates you like all the time. This is a beautiful energy. And with it being in reverse, with the Tower in the reverse, there's no value, no worth. We might not even feel worthy because of the things that we came from our past. Oh, we got to heal from that, Scorpio. This is no longer your story. We're like operating from this time, and it's not true. It's like time to love yourself, compassion, give yourself healing, allow yourself to heal gloriously loving. You're protected. You're going into a new place in your life. I love this purple that's coming out. I see purple here. My vibes speak louder than my words. Okay? Your vibes speak louder than your words. Oh, wow. Yeah. I feel an energy field around you that you have to clear your aura. Okay? I feel like not with salt. Now, we could do it with salt and everything like that in the physical, but this feels more sourceful. This isn't like a physical thing, because I don't see too many pentacles here outside of the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I have Six of Pentacles, but I'm feeling this energy of watch our thoughts, because those thoughts manifest into things that are not evenly exchanged for us, and we want even level of exchange. I feel like what you give out is what you expect back. Let me just clarify the Six of... Oh, God. All right, give me another one, Spirit. Where it is. Six of Pentacles. Thank you. The World. Woo, Lord. Yes, you know what? Manifestation is all about coming from a place of peace. So I feel like when you guys, again, your vibes, with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like time to meditate, time to bring peace into your life, time to recuperate, time to review, but review from a place of peace. Also, be honorable, love yourself, know that you're worthy. Okay, Scorpio, you are so worthy to be praised. And in return, you're able to praise others. Whatever this arduous poverty time in our life, the abandonment, fears of abandonment, cold energy is coming to an end. We have to permanently come to an end and be very selfless when it comes to energy. Okay, your vibes are speaking louder than your words. That's the advice. Let's pull an energy field from your ancestors and angels and see what they say. For my Scorpios. For November 2019. I'm sorry if this reading was a little, tough, but this was a tough energy here. You guys definitely are going through some kind of big transformation. We have to unblock using emotional intelligence is here too. Yeah. Blocking emotional intelligence. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So we got a lot of protection on the board. Wow. Interesting. So let me read that for you guys. These are warriors. Yes, there's a lot of warrior energy here. You guys are warriors. I feel like being more noble. Not a lot. Yeah, ego gotta die. There's an ego death that has to happen. And once you really come into this big old karmic lesson of what this manifestations and how you are creating, it there's a lot of different lessons that you got to learn. If this is not for you, don't worry about it. If this is not a reading for you, it's okay. This is for my Scorpios who are resonating with this, because this feels like a very personal energy. Come into a place of peace with your father, you and your mother healing, or healing from their loss, knowing that they're always with you. There's a blockage here. What's this blockage, Spirit Guides? This Queen of Swords. What is this blockage here for this Queen of Swords, Spirit? What's this blockage here for the Queen of Swords? Oh, I'm going to take them all. Yeah, ego. And we got the Queen of Swords here. Page of Wands. There's this, it's bad communication. Not using our intuition. Yeah, communication is fucked up. Like a lot of jealousy, a lot of quarrels, a lot of disputes. Not using our intuitive mind. Not letting things... This communication isn't peaceful. It's not peaceful. It couldn't be coming from a feminine energy. Strength in the reverse. Having the courage. Having some kind of... Yeah, someone's coming from a very ego-stricken mind. Which blocks... It's like... What else I'm getting here? Someone's very intelligent, because these two queens are upright. It could be the fact that someone's ego is really detrimental and is blocking somebody. This could be very well you, Scorpio, or this is energies that are around you where someone's childlike communication levels creates a lot of discord. And while they're very intelligent, they're coming from a place of ego, and the ego is fucked up. But anywho, Arrow, surround yourself around protective energy. This is surround yourself around positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you also protection. Okay? This feels like a situation where you feel like not everything is as clear as it seems. So this is a time to trust your intuition. Not your paranoia, your intuition. Because if this is the case, we're trusting we're thinking too much. Yeah, we got the King of Cups in reverse, so that is paranoia. Because we're closed-hearted, or this is an energy that we feel like that's around us, and that's keeping us weak, because we always feeling like discontent or displeased. It's just the mistakes that we keep making, and our subconscious mind isn't healed. So it's a lot going on here. But this is all about energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intuition and goal, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you take time to retreat or step back out of this situation to access what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on your energy of protection and place yourself in a space that feels safe. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the masculine energy went to a place where they felt safe. But in doing so, I feel like the spirit of ice is telling this masculine energy to be very strong-willed. Okay, coming from a place of kindness, there's the intentions and goals aren't aligned up. The energies aren't aligned with the intention. So again, your vibes speak louder than your words. This is purple energy. We have the rites of passage here on the board. Okay, and then we had the Source on the bottom of the deck. Listen, it's cosmic consciousness. You got to come from a very cosmic consciousness here. And you're coming, you are all knowing, you are Source, Scorpio. You can do this, okay? You can do this. Really allow yourself to really be around better people. I'm talking about people who value you, people who love you, people who really make you feel good, celebrate it. You know, also this is vice versa. You allowing to celebrate others and value them and celebrate them. You know, it brings a really peaceful environment. And you are able to like be a boss from that capacity. Wow. All right, I said a mouthful. I love y'all. I hope I didn't hurt y'all too much, y'all, my babies. All right, take care. Bye.